how's it going? I hope everyone is doing well whenever you tune in and see this day or night. So this is going to be a general reading for Leo, fire sign Leo. And I also wanted to say happy birthday. I don't think I said it in the last video since we officially, started your season already from the last set of videos. So happy birthday to all the Leos out there, whether you've had your birthday already or if it's coming up. I just wanted to say happy birthday. So this is going to be a general reading for August 1st through August 18th, okay? And all readings are timeless. All right, so general reading can mean that it can cover anything like love, work, friends, family, health, etc. So always take it how it resonates for you if it does. Reading is timeless as well, since time is fluid and relative. So for instance, this reading could resonate 6 months in the past or 6 months in the future, a year in the past, a year in the future, 2 months in the past, 2 months in the 2 months in the future. Okay, days, weeks, hours, minutes, seconds, however you want to, find that it resonates for you, okay? And also, I always encourage everybody to get their own birth chart if you haven't already. Even if you don't know your exact birth time, you can get a pretty decent one online just by Googling it and finding out what your other placements are. For instance, what's your sun, rising, and moon and Venus signs could be particular, things to, look into, and also to watch other videos on my channel or other tarot readers too, and just also to read your other horoscopes because they might resonate for you at different times. One might resonate more than the other depending on what's going on, currently in your life. So anyway, here, Leo, we're going to get into your tarot reading in just a moment. I've shuffled all of your cards and even your oracle cards that we're going to do here at the very end, okay? But I am going to go over a couple astrology notes for this time period, all right? I will be including a timestamp for that as well. In case you don't want to learn about the astrology stuff, you can always just, skip ahead and go directly to the tarot reading. Okay, so Leo, again, this is general astrology stuff for everybody, okay? So on August 2nd, Juno is going to be going direct, okay? So Juno deals with themes of soulmates, marriage, commitment, okay? And then on August 8th, we have the new moon in Leo in your sign, okay, which could be really powerful for you. You could be feeling more in your elements, and a new moon is also a really great time to do manifestations and magic as well. And then on August 11th, Mercury, which is the ruler of Gemini and rules communications and electronics, just to name a few, okay, it's going to be entering into Earth sign Virgo, okay, which could deal with some themes of organization, grounding, and stability around Mercury, communications, electronics, etc. All right, and then on August 15th, we have the first quarter moon, okay? And on August 16th, Venus is going to be entering into air sign Libra, okay? Which is the ruler of Libra, okay? And so Venus covers love and aspects, and Libra deals with themes of beauty and balance, okay? So that could be a particular note for some of you guys. As we all have, all 12 signs throughout our birth chart, you could find out where your Libra is in your birth chart, and if that means anything, in particular with this Venus entering into the Libra sign, okay? And then the last note that we have here is on August 18th, Jupiter is semi-square to Chiron, okay? So again, Jupiter deals with themes of religion, law, education, philosophy, politics, and big wealth versus everyday wealth, okay? And Chiron is the Greek wounded healer, okay? He's the god of healing. Chiron is like the soft underbelly of vulnerability, okay? So dealing with healing themes around Jupiter could be a particular note. All right, and that's all the astrology notes I have for you at this time. Sometimes they're shorter, sometimes they're longer, so this time was a little bit shorter than the last set of series. So anyway, let's get into your reading. We're going to continue I just wanted to say that if you guys are new, welcome, and if you're coming back, welcome back, of course. So I'm just going to talk about how I do my main spread here, and also let you know that I do take a photo, just one picture of all the cards at the end, and I will be posting it up on my Facebook. So if you want to pull that up while you watch or listen, or just look at it at a later time, it will be there. All you have to do is click in the description box below and follow. What I was saying earlier, or before the airplane, was I usually start with the first main 6 cards, okay? And then we go to the confirmation cards that are on the outside, and then I also do what's on the top and the bottom of each deck, and it will be different each reading depending on where my spirit guides tell me to put it, okay? And then at the very end we do the oracle cards too. So this first row in the main 6 in the center, okay, this is energy starting around August 1st. It can be a little bit before, a little bit after. Going through that first week of August and that first weekend, okay, and then the second row is kind of the same deal. So it's going to be the second week and weekend of August. Okay, so Leo, you have 9 of Cups upright, 3 of Sacred Circles upright, the Magician in the reverse position, the Hermit in the reverse position, 6 of Swords upright, and 7 of Swords in the reverse position. So we'll go in order here, and then we'll talk about the other cards as they come up, all right? Okay, so Leo, with your first card here, you have the 9 of Cups in the upright position. This is a beautiful energy that talks about celebration. It talks about putting in a lot of hard work into something. It also is about beginnings, endings, and new beginnings, right? So it's 9, almost 10, okay? So 10 would be the completion number, right? So it could be that you find yourself here, Leo, at the beginning of the month in the energy of almost finishing something out, about to start something new, or just really taking time to celebrate with friends or family something, all right? But this is a very abundant energy as well. And if this isn't you, Leo, this could be, this goes for the whole reading, right? It could be the person or people that you're dealing with. It could also be your general environment or situation, okay? But not a bad card to start off your reading here with Leo. Now your second card, okay, this is the 3 of Sacred Circles, also known as the 3 of Pentacles upright. Okay, this is about slowly stacking your abundance, okay, and moving forward. It's also about, Leo, here with this 3 of Sacred Circles in the upright position. It talks about harnessing the energy of the bear and the eagle that you see in the top here in this Native American depiction in this deck, okay? So it's about having courage, power, strength, but also having the ability to see things, from a higher perspective here. Okay, Leo. So here is your third card, right? The Magician in the reverse position. Okay, so this could be a little bit of a bump in the road for you in that first week of August, perhaps. Okay, it's not exact, or maybe it's more the first weekend, all right? It all depends on everybody, of course, since it is a general reading. Okay, but there's something that happens here where you lose a little bit of your confidence, or the person you're dealing with, a general environment situation, right? Perhaps you feel like you don't have the right tools for the person you're dealing with, or your general situation that's going on for you at this time. You could also feel like you're not super abundant, okay? So, when you put it next to your other card that we just talked about, right, the 3 of Sacred Circles. So when you put this Magician in the reverse position right next to your second card, 3 of Sacred Circles upright, it's like here you don't have a lot of abundance, right? Abundance is whatever you're trying to currently manifest in your life. It doesn't just mean money, okay? But here you're slowly stacking your abundance, okay? And you're also taking in the energy of the bear for hibernation plans for the future, right? But then something kind of makes you feel even more less abundant than you did maybe even perhaps a few days before, or again you lose some type of confidence about yourself or about the situation in general, or you feel like you don't have all the right tools currently available to you to handle this situation or what's in your environment, okay? But we're going to get into actually right now, before I go to the fourth card, what's on the top and the bottom of one of your decks to kind of see why this card, the Magician, came out in the reverse position. So Leo, when we talk about what's on the top and the bottom of each deck, this is energy from the recent past, you know, that could be still lingering around underneath your reading, or why certain cards have shown up, okay? So what was on the top of your deck was the Five of Swords upright, and what was on the bottom was the Devil upright. So this could be saying in the recent past here, Leo, either you yourself or the person you're dealing with, right, or environment, somebody was having a hard time focusing on the present moment. They were also, you know, worrying too much about the past, or having anxiety about the future. There could have been a lot of competition with themselves and with others, and also not realizing when they have won something, okay? And then when it's coupled with the Devil in the upright position, this also talks about some type of addictions were going on, or even self-sabotage. So if you look at this card close up, hopefully, hold on, let's see how close I can get. I think you can still kind of see it there, okay? But when you talk about self-sabotage with the Devil, it's because the chains around their neck, there's actually a loop open, okay? So a self-imposed self-sabotage or bondage, or going too far in addictions, or having their animalistic side out too much, okay? So that you can really see that in this depiction here. All right. Now, I'll just keep my sunglasses off. It's not even sunny anymore. But anyway, when you put this Magician in the reverse, I'm so sorry, wait, it was this way. When you put the Magician in the reverse position as your third card, together with this past energy, it kind of makes sense about why something maybe came up again that triggered you, that stuff that you hadn't healed from before in the past, dealing with too much anxiety, worry, overthinking, being stuck up in your head about something, and something to do with addictions or self-sabotage in some way. And that could be why the Magician is in the reverse position, and you have a loss of confidence, or in your abilities, or in the tools that you have around you. So going forward here, though, your fourth card in the spread is the Hermit in the reverse position, and it's very similar, and kind of rings true to how it follows the Magician in the reverse position. So when the Hermit is in the reverse position, it talks about not wanting to go inward or trust your intuition about something for some of you, okay, since it's a general reading. But it is really just, okay, so Leo, we were talking about the Hermit in the reverse position here, right? And how for the majority of you, it's really going to be about having a lack of intuition, or wanting to go inward, or your intuition is off, or you're denying it, or you are not using it, or something's going on here for you, okay, Leo? And also, this is kind of where my spirit guides wanted me to talk to you about what's on the top and the bottom of your other deck here, and again, kind of confirm already, even though these aren't your confirmation cards, like why this energy might be here for you, okay? So in the recent past, again, anything that's on the top and the bottom of the deck is recent past energy, right? So you have, in the past, right, you have the Ten of Cups upright on the top of your deck, and then on the bottom, you literally have the High Priestess in the reverse position. So the Hermit, when it's upright, has very similar energy to the High Priestess upright, right? So going inward, okay, within, trusting your inner guidance system, finding your own light, your own answers, trusting your gut, okay, all of those things. So when it's in reverse here in the present, and then also in the reverse in the past, okay, this is definitely makes sense. Now, we need to talk about first the Ten of Cups as well, okay? So the Ten of Cups is a 10, right, a completion number. It could be that you're leveling up in the recent past in some way, in a relationship, a work situation, or project, whatever it is, right? But there could have been a lot of expectations or anxiety about that, even if it was good things happening for you, okay? So maybe that made you not trust this happiness, whatever, you know, it was meaning for you in the past, okay? And so maybe something similar is kind of going on again here in the future, because, again, in the past, you have the Ten of Cups upright, and then your first card in the present moment, or the future, whatever you want to call it, right, is the Nine of Cups upright. Okay, so there's definitely a little bit of some repeating energy here. Okay, some resistance or blockage to wanting to go within and find your own answer. Now, your fifth card here, Leo, is the Six of Swords in the upright position. Okay, so in this depiction in this deck, you see this Japanese man here, right? And he's meditating, and he has all these swords around him. There's a pond behind him, and even the ocean in the very back. Okay, so the water in the tarot represents emotions. Okay, so he's trying to get his emotions under control, but the swords going down. Okay, this still means anxiety, worry, overthinking. Leo, back to the Six of Swords upright. So even though he's trying to get his emotions under control, there could still be clouding his judgment because the swords are going down. When the swords are going down in the tarot, okay, that's more in the negative mind of being too much stuck in your mind, in your head, right? Having anxiety, worry, overthinking, and if you take it even to the extreme, exhaustion and depression. Okay, so it looks like you're starting to maybe in the middle of the second week of August, again, and not exact. Okay, you're starting to want to let these things go, and you're starting to get your emotions under control, but it's still a process, and you know, that energy is still present a little bit. Now, Leo, with your sixth card here, all right, this is the Seven of Swords in reverse position, all right? So this could be, for some of you, that by the end of that week or even that weekend, right, you have let all those anxiety, worry, overthinking go, okay? Oh, yeah, it would help if I do it the right way. Okay. So, Leo, with the Seven of Swords in the reverse position, right, I was saying you're starting to let go of some of that anxiety, worry, overthinking, okay, for some of you guys. And then for the rest of you, it could be that before, the way that this card is depicted in this deck, not all tarot decks, is that you had a lot of luck before, and there could have been a lot of gossip in the past, okay, and you maybe were just very lucky and you got things that other people didn't think were owed to you or earned in some way, but here maybe that luck runs out for some of you, or the gossip stops. Hopefully that's what it is and it's not your luck, okay? But I want to actually, well, no, we'll keep going here. Yeah, I think that for the majority of you, I hope that this is like representing you putting down that anxiety and worry and overthinking and starting to get back to yourself and start manifesting, you know, whatever it is that you currently want in your life, okay? So let's go forward here actually. Talk about your confirmation cards, okay? So your first confirmation card is the Hanged Man in the reverse position. Your second confirmation card is the Seven of Cups in the reverse position. And your third is the Ace of Swords upright. About the Hanged Man in the reverse position, this could be, and this is energy from the recent past. Again, when you do the confirmation cards, unless it's the third one, it's a combo of past and future. But anyway, we're on this one, right? So this is the past, okay? And so there could be in the past you were resisting looking at something from a new perspective, a different angle, okay? And you also were really needing to ground yourself, and possibly you weren't doing that, or the other person or the environment, right, in general, okay, whatever it means for you. But when this energy is coming in here and it's confirming the Nine of Cups upright, remember, and this Hermit in the reverse position, right? So this is basically saying you could have used this in the past, Leo, as a catalyst or fuel for the future, and said, okay, I am going to find a new perspective, a new angle. I am going to ground myself. I am going to start manifesting and moving forward. I'm not going to be scared of leveling up in some way. So that is beautiful, okay? Now, when this Hangman in reverse is also confirming the Hermit in reverse, you know, what is the way I'm trying to say it? It's very much like a similar energy, okay? Because both are blocking their intuition. Both are also blocking any advice from others, not from anybody, but like a trusted individual that you really trust that could help you with some good advice or a different perspective or angle here. Okay, so let's keep going forward. Okay, your second confirmation card is the Seven of Cups in the reverse position. All right, so this is actually a good sign. This is how you want to see this card in the reverse position. It means in the recent past, Leo, you possibly had a lot of options or choices, maybe a little bit of even dark night of the soul energy, okay, window shopping for options, that kind of thing. But now, since it's in the reverse position, you are ready to make an action or a choice, okay, and come out of the dark night of the soul, okay? So when this Seven of Cups in reverse, right, is also confirming the Three of Sacred Circles, the Three of Pentacles upright, and the Six of Swords upright. This is basically saying that now you are ready to take action, right, and to start slowly stacking your abundance and manifesting and moving forward with the bear spirit, the hibernation, the courage, the strength, the power. We're talking about the bear. We're also talking about the eagle, the ability to see things from a higher perspective. So maybe when you came out of that dark night of the soul energy from the past, right, with the Seven of Cups in reverse, then you were able to see things from a higher perspective, okay, which is really beautiful. Now, when the Seven of Cups is also confirming in the reverse position, confirming the Six of Swords upright. This is basically, sorry, the camera cut there. So we were talking about the Seven of Cups in the reverse position and the Six of Swords upright, okay? So this is basically saying that when you started to come out of that dark night of the soul energy, there was still some work that you needed to do, but like I said before, you were starting to control your emotions and not let them put your mental clarity out of balance, okay? So this could be kind of what's happening here is you were starting that process of moving forward, all right? Now your last confirmation card is really beautiful, okay? You've got the Ace of Swords in the upright position. And this is both past and future energy here, Leo, okay? So this is what you want to see, the sword in the upright position. So it's talking about mental clarity, all right? It's talking about having a good, what's the word? A good amount of...
Yeah, this is not a treat area. Come on.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I wish I had some.
Yeah, he's bound and determined you do.
Oh, they're so cute. Okay, Leo. Sorry about that. I was just talking to little doggies. Okay. So with this Ace of Swords upright, not only is it mental clarity and also some type of possible celebration, right, with the wreath here and the crown going over the sword, but it's a sign of intelligence, right? It's basically being able to cut through any bullshit, okay? I also like to look at the Ace of Swords that way, all right? But it's very abundant energy. It's moving forward. There's like a peacefulness to it as well, okay, with the blue colors in the background here. So when this is coming in and it's confirming the Magician in reverse from before and the Seven of Swords from before, okay? You can see, by the end of that second week or so in August, you've made a lot of strides, okay? Because you had this, loss of confidence or not feeling abundant or not feeling like you have all the tools around you that you need to succeed, okay? And then for some, you felt like your luck ran out, okay? But you started to also not care about if anybody else was gossiping, and then here you are in the center, right? Having the mental clarity, the intelligence, cutting all the bullshit out of the way, okay? And moving forward and being abundant, and that's, what you want to see here. All right. So with all that being said, Leo, let's get into your lighter, more fun, not your confirmation cards, your oracle cards, okay? So the first one is the Rebecca Campbell deck, and it's the Cosmic Heart, okay? And there's this beautiful woman dancing here, and there's some space in the background, all right? But basically it says, basically what it's saying here, Leo, is devotion, buoyancy, and then it says make your life a moving prayer, right? So this is a beautiful energy to be devoted to yourself, finding things that make you happy, that are positive, that doesn't hurt anybody else or yourself, right? And just being devoted to your own happiness. So this is a beautiful card and omen at any time, all right? So hopefully that does resonate for you. And then your second oracle message, your love oracle message, whether you're watching for romantic reasons, platonic love, or even self-love, all of the above, okay, is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, okay? So that is very nice message, right? Again, you can take it for romantic love. You can take it for platonic love with friends or family. So maybe it wouldn't be romantic feelings per se, right? But it would be your feelings are still real and worth exploring. So maybe having a conversation with somebody or opening up to a deeper level of vulnerability in your conversation with friends or family, okay? And the same thing for self-love. It would be your feelings are real and worth exploring, and so is your self-healing and self-love, okay? And then your very last oracle message is the rattlesnake here, Leo. Okay, Leo. Your last oracle message is the rattlesnake, okay? And it says, the experiences that you're presently going through are initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. All right, that is beautiful, okay? So again, it could even go with the last message of self-healing, right? Or, you know, wanting to heal after you work on yourself first. That always comes first, right? Then you can try to heal friends and family, romantic partners, etc. Okay, so really beautiful message here. And I always say with the animal spirit you know, deck that I have here, I have listed in the description box below too all the decks that I use if you're interested. But I would look up like the rattlesnake, like power animal symbolism. So if you wanted to incorporate like rattlesnake magic into your life during this time period to help you through any of these transitions, that could also be beneficial as well. So that is your message for this time, Leo. Thank you guys so much as always for your likes, for your shares, for your subscriptions, and just for your energy watching. I really appreciate it. Also, please feel free to let me know in the comments down below if this message resonated for you, if you like these outdoor readings or you like the indoor ones, or if you have any, you know, suggestions for other things you'd like to see. Always open to suggestions. So anyway, you guys take care, and thank you guys so much. Again, enjoy this period. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet and you want to, it is free. All you have to do is click on the bell icon in the bottom right and make sure that it's blue and it's active, and just notify you when I put out new videos. So other than that, you guys take care, and I will see you guys later. All right, bye.